Hey everyone, I'm back with another one of my beautiful clients to talk a little bit about how we work together and how this is Kim, is helping healing the world by healing herself. I'm the health and mindset coach, Hilde Larsen. I'm also a Detox Specialist. I'm an author of 3 books. I'm a speaker, but most of all, I'm a life enthusiast. And first of all, welcome, beautiful Kim.
Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be sitting in this position 6 months after we started working together, and it's so good.
Yeah. So let me just ask you, like I've asked the previous clients on tape with me, how did you end up here? Like, how did you find me in the myriad of people out there in this internet world?
Well, once I found out about the Dr. Morse diet and watched his videos, I knew that was the answer for me. It all made sense, finally, after so many years of being sick. And then I started with one gentleman. He was more just giving the protocol. And I knew there was something else going on there as far as the mindset, the emotions. And I started watching videos, and I came across yours on YouTube. And you were talking a lot about the mind-body connection. And I thought, man, she knows her stuff. She covers the diet. She covers the mindset that is so important to me. And so I contacted you, and I think it took a little bit. I think I sent you an email and I didn't get a response back. And then finally we made a connection. I think something happened in that relay of the email, but we got connected and got it set up, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and that was, and I remember you so well because, we're not that far apart in age.
Right.
And, you find you have, and I do have a lot of women come to me in that range, but when someone is sitting in front of me, literally wearing a robe, and I could see in your face, I could see in your eyes, I had read your health history, I had looked at your iris photos that you sent me. Right. And when I'm reading, and going over your bullet point type of symptoms / sufferings, we're talking, C. diff, anxiety, Lymes, MRSA, which is huge, fatigue. You even had a growth on your thyroid.
Yeah.
So, looking at that, to me, that's suffering, and that's bravery right there. That is exactly why we're talking together today, because to be a woman in that state, and I read somewhere in your health history, left at the hospital to die. And I could so relate to that. If you read my first book, it's detrimental. And the sad thing is, we're not alone. And to see you sit there and talk, go through your story, and to see this brave woman that were willing to do anything to get better, and that had done a lot to get better already. It wasn't like you were born yesterday. You had done a lot.
I had. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we revealed something pretty interesting too, on your journey, because there was a big emotional - mental - block - old patterns sitting there. And it is very particularly interesting when we talk about the thyroid. So how did you experience when we started working? Because obviously you went even stricter with your diet, and we put you on herbs, but then things started to kind of unravel in your life.
Oh yeah, I had some major detoxing as far as the emotional, like things would come out in the middle of the night, like just crying and saying things that is like, where does all this come from? It's quite bizarre. And I wouldn't have even believed it had it not happened to me. I consider myself a normal professional woman. These things don't happen. But found out later, these things go way back to childhood. Stored emotions are probably the most devastating thing to your body. And most people don't even know they are there. I didn't know they were there,
But you were experiencing should I say, conflict. You were experiencing something on the outside of you that was reflecting what you thought about you.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think that came, now that I know a little bit more, from years of not speaking my mind, from holding things in. And I think the diet really helped to clear, you know, a lot of the physical out, which clears the emotional too. And it really helped bring down the anxiety level. It was out the roof. And once that happened, I could, you know, start to think and rationalize and see things more clearly. And I could start to understand that, you know, a lot of it was emotional, but yet the diet was crucial in helping me to get there, to be able to recognize that and to understand that. So, but I am thrilled. Like a week ago, I think I messaged you and said, guess what? It's gone on my neck. I couldn't believe it. I felt it. And it's like, it's gone. It's just gone. It was a pretty good sized lump on my thyroid. And, you know, when I researched it, they said when it's hard like that, it's likely cancer. And that kind of size. But I never went to a doctor. Not that I'm not telling people to not go to a doctor, but that was my choice. Yeah. Because I knew in my heart of hearts that I could heal my body, that my body was designed to heal itself. I just need to put the right nutrition in. I need to get the bad stuff out, all the toxicity, the physical toxicity, the emotional toxicity. And then I knew my body would do what it needed to do. And I see it happening. It's just miraculous.
Yeah. And what I see in you is this. You see, your thyroid is all about your authenticity, and you're expressing yourself to the fullest, you know? So emotional, heck yeah. I can see that lump literally leaving you because you didn't need it anymore. You didn't create that energy in that area of your body.
I didn't have it stored in there anymore. I was able to express myself now. So, and I'm expressing. Yeah. In a very authentic way.
Yeah, it's miraculous. So from working together, and of course you went on a high fruit diet.
Right.
You were taking herbs. We were speaking every 2 weeks for a while. Mm-hmm. And how did you experience that, you know, with the support contra no support? Because I know for a lot of people, it's really important to be able to check in, you know, because it could be scary. Was it scary for you sometimes to
absolutely. I was out of my mind with fear. And I think I even emailed you like the week in between, and I would like save everything up and email you once a week with everything. And you were great to answer. And I truly appreciate all the support, because you just don't know. There's lots of Facebook pages that help you with people who are doing the diet, but I just needed that one-on-one, you know, I think more than anything, it was just a confirmation that I was doing everything okay, and that the detox symptoms I was going through were normal, because I did go through quite a few, and I still will, I'm sure. Yeah. But it's really just nice. You just need somebody to hold your hand and to let you know that it's okay, and maybe to challenge you too, you know, to go a little harder and a little deeper. Yeah. And for me too, I was dealing with a lot of relationship stuff, and I mean, who doesn't, you know, really? Family, friends. When you're going through something like this, an illness like this, plus you're going to this extreme diet, there's going to be pushback. You know, I don't care who you are. So it was just good to have somebody on your side, you know what I mean? And just to say, this is normal, it's okay, stand your ground, do what you need to do to take care of yourself, and it's all going to be okay. So it was wonderful. Yeah.
So how has your life changed? Because this happened really quick for you. Once we started, and you started on that emotional train as well, I mean, things started unfolding pretty quick compared to thinking how long, you know, you've been sick, or and how long it took you to get there. So just showing how much that mindset, you know, changes everything. And so how do you feel now? What changed? The list that I gave, it's like the stomach, the anxiety, the Lyme type of symptoms, the MRSA, the fatigue. You said the thyroid growth was gone, so that's a hallelujah. But
Yeah.
how do you feel in general right now, Kim?
I'm getting more energy, and that is everything to me, because the fatigue was so extreme. I couldn't even walk from one side of the house to another. Wow. And I have to say, for the most part, I'm leading a normal life. I'm not completely 100%, but I know as I continue on this path, every day I get better and better. The MRSA's gone, the C. diff is gone. My intestines have never felt better. They really haven't. I've had intestinal problems through my childhood. And let's see. Oh, the rashes are gone. Yay! Oh my gosh.
That is huge. I mean, all that discomfort. I remember the itchy, and oh my God.
The hives, it hurt. I mean, it hurt. And it took like a month sometimes for these hives to go away.
Wow.
So, no, you know, and I had acids coming out of my neck, and you helped me get through that. It doesn't hurt anymore on my neck. I don't feel like the acids are there. I still have stuff coming out of my skin. I can see little, you know, places where it's red, where it's coming out. So, I mean, there's still some issues to deal with.
And it's gonna, you know, this is not an end station, I don't think. I mean, and people out there need to know this too. If you're really hitting it like Kim is, and a lot of people, we're not just going for feeling better. We're just kind of riding this to see what the body can do, right? You know, to keep on getting better. But I've seen you traveling, Kim, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been on
So you're out there now.
Yeah. We went on an amazing 40th anniversary trip to Mexico. I had a blast. I've been on work trips, and I've done fine. I mean, I couldn't even drive a car, seriously, 6 months ago. Now I get in the car and I go wherever I want, and I don't even give it a thought. So,
what a blessing.
Oh my gosh, I am so grateful. But, you know I would not be doing this well this fast if I wouldn't be doing both the diet and the mindset work.
Yeah.
I do a lot of meditation. I'm aware of my thoughts. I put joy into my mind, which puts it into my body as often as I can. And it changes everything. And the better I get at doing that, the better physically I get.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why I call myself a health and mindset coach. And this is what I see with all my successful clients. They get that. At one point or another, they get that. And the doorway in is most often the diet, because it's a more tangible way. But once you start that, when you introduce that whole living, electrical, amazing food into the body, it's going to start reacting in a positive way, and you're going to start decluttering your pineal gland and everything that's keeping you sleepwalking. So you will start realizing, but that doesn't mean that everybody is as brave as you or many others. You really need to be
desperate.
You need to be willing to look yourself in the mirror. You need to be willing to really grab yourself and take full responsibility. And that, Kim, is what you have done. You've taken full responsibility.
Nobody else can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you were there to hold my hand, but you couldn't do it for me, you know?
No. I could only guide you, and through my experience and education, I could, be a space holder for you, and kind of feel like a safe corner when the wind was blowing a little too hard. And
I want to say too about the diet that I absolutely love the diet. Once you start on living food, everything becomes so much clearer, and it's like, why didn't I know about this before? It tastes good. You feel the energy come from it. I drink probably 80 ounces of juice a day, and I just love it. I don't drink water anymore. I don't need to. My body's getting hydrated. So it's just, it makes your body feel good. It gives you energy.
You're amazing.
I'll never do it.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with, people need to hear that this works, and that, when we come together, we can do better. And I just want, before I let Kim go, I want, you know, I never ever promote a product, and I'm not going to do it now, even though it might look like it. But it's just that Kim, she has, and she had this for a while, you know, she has an oil that she's put out on Amazon that is primarily made for your scalp and hair. I'm not going to say much more about that. I'm just going to say it's natural. I've tried it. I like it. And I'm going to put a link underneath this video if anyone wants to try it out.
Well, the reason why I did it is, first of all, I knew I had to have something else to take my mind off being sick. And that's why I started. Yeah. And then I had a problem. And my problem was that my hair was falling out. Yeah. So I thought, okay, let's fix the problem. And so I created that formula that's all organic carrier and essential oils, and it's selling really well on Amazon for people who don't want to harm their body. You know?
We love success stories, and we love going from being in a robe to, you know, being your own driving force. And is there anything else you want to say before we close?
Well, I just want to encourage everyone that there's always a way to heal, and that your body will heal. You put the right stuff in it, you get the bad stuff out, and it works every time. I'm just 100% confident in that. So, and if you want to look up my product, go to my Facebook.
Put that underneath already.
Okay, all right. So,
I put the link underneath.
Hilde, I appreciate all your experience, really, and your knowledge in guiding me through this and helping me with the emotional, and just getting me through probably the hardest time of all. You really did, and to get me to where I am today. And I recommend you to everyone who asks about a detox coach. So, and mine's coach. So, yeah.
It was an honor, and it is an honor. So thank you so much, Kim, for being here. And you and me will talk soon.
Sounds great.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching. You can go to InspiredByHilde.com to know more about me. I'm going to leave the link for the oil underneath, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye for now. Namaste.